are low and low.
Is sleeping in on election day. But don't ask how much sleep I get the night before, because I don't think it's anything.
I try to go around 9:30, but I'll probably go until midnight, and I'm up at I think, like, once they come into work, you feel like you're hit by a truck. I guess it's one to observe. But I'll give you off. I don't know. How's it going? They should have enough valves. I think I'm operation because she called me after the issues that like was come out with some of the day. Such a big city and everything is run out of city hall. You can't do that with that kind of big city. Hopefully, the government is involved and they start doing something. They should have at least, the operation try to put in the bridge in the downtown area and the west side and the east side. And then they're opening it up to Seaport, you got Dorchester, you got Roxbury, West Roxbury, you got the whole city. They run everything out of City Hall, but how do you get all these people?
I was going to say that, yeah.
So when I talked to her, I said, I'm looking at your map right now, I'm saying, you got so many separaries that it would be, you should have extra balance for those sides of the city that are corresponding to those precincts. Every substation should have supplies, so you can run them on a dime. Our time is all precincts in about half an hour. Theirs is like 3 to 4 hours. Right, that and also the mobilization with the police officers we have on standby, and we can get all our precincts within 20 minutes, if they push it 15. We could only do 6 precincts of 15. Ding, 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 ding.
Call to order of the Worcester Board of Election Commissioners, Tuesday, September 9th, in the Levi Lincoln Chamber of City Hall. Can we please stand for the pledge? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Franco?
Present.
Commissioner DeChico?
Here.
Commissioner Sacco?
Yeah.
Commissioner Gonzalez?
Here.
And Chairperson Commissioner Vandersbeck.
Here. And can we please get a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Thank you. All right, discussion items. The first order of business is ballot order drawing for the November 4th municipal election, starting with mayor, then city council at large, district councilor, school committee at large, and district school committee.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Sorry, there's some echo in the room for some reason. Okay, I think that's better. Thank you. So thank you, Madam Chair. So our first order of business is the ballot order that we are going to administer. So right now, we have the mayor's race, and the deadline to withdraw from the mayor's race was today, close of business in the clerk's office. And there are 4 candidates who have not withdrawn from the mayor's race. So the way our charter works is any at-large candidate who's running in this year's municipal election is automatically opt-in unless they withdraw from the contest. So we've had, from the 12 candidates, 4 candidates that have now withdrawn from the mayor's race. So we have Edson Montero, Joseph M. Petty, Christian E. King, and Awura Kwaku Sarkodie all remain on the ballot for the mayor's race. So I think based on our order, we're going to do the mayor first, we're going to do council at large second, district city councils, school committee at large, and then district school committee. So Madam Chair, similar to what we did in September and in previous elections, we're going to ask that you come up here. We'll provide you the list of names with labels. And once we check them off to make sure they're all here, we'll put them based on contest into the lottery bin or the raffle bin. And then we'll pull names based on order. So you can have a seat in my chair. I'll pull up the names. You can check them off on the list, and then I'll put them in the raffle bin.
Oh, I'm going to sit there.
Yeah, you can sit down. And then Claire, if you want to come up, I can have your assistance. Thank you. All right, so we're going to start with the mayor. So I got Joseph M. Petty. I got Christian King. I got Edson Montero. And I got Awura Kwaku Sarkodie. So we're now going to fold the names, put them inside the bin. All right, Madam Chair, you can go and start picking.
Awura Kwaku Sarkodie.
Go to the second name. We're not going to do it again.
Okay.
It's going to take way too much.
Thank you. Edson Montero. Joseph Petty. Christian King.
All right, Madam Chair, so now we're going to go to the council at large, and we'll call up the names that we have on the list. So I have Caden Davis, Gary Rosen, Awura Kwaku Sarkodie, Jessica Peppel, Morris A. Bergman, Dr. Satra Mitra, Kay Toomey, Christian King, Donna Calorio, Edson Montero, Joseph M. Petty, and Gemma Kamara. Does that include all candidates? Okay, so we got all 12 candidates in there. Let's do a quick spin. All right, so First name is Caden Davis. Satya Mitra. Gemma Kamara. Donna Calorio. Edson Monterio. Jessica Pepple. Christian King. Morris Bergman. Kay Toomey. Aurora Kwako Sarkodie. Joseph M. Petty. And the last candidate is Gary Rosen. Madam Chair, we're going to go to District 1. We have two candidates, Tony Economo and Keith LaHares. Tony Economo is the first candidate, and Keith LaHares is the second candidate. Okay, so we have two candidates for District 2, Candy Merrill Carlson and Robert Bellato. Candy Merrill Carlson is the first candidate. Robert Bellato is the second candidate. We'll go to District 3. We have Robert Bozzella and John Frisolo, two candidates. John Frisolo is the first candidate. And Robert Bozzella is the second candidate. Okay, we're going to go to District 4 now. Ted Costas and Louis Ojeda. Louis Ojeda is the first candidate. And Ted Costas is the second candidate. We'll go to District 5. District 5 has two candidates, Patel Hajii and Jose Rivera. Patel Hajii is the first candidate. Okay, so Madam Chair, we're concluding with our city council and mayor's race. Now we're going to go to school committee. We'll start with school committee at large, and then we'll go to district school committee. We have three candidates for school committee at large. We have Maureen Benenda, Susan Mailman, and Adwo Saki Lamptey. Sue Mayman is the first candidate. Maureen Benenda is the second candidate. Adwo is the third candidate. So, Madam Chair, at this point, we only have one candidate for District A School Committee, so that automatically goes on the board. We have one candidate for District B School Committee. So District A, we have Molly McCullough. In District B, we have Vanessa Alvarez as a candidate. So at this point, we're in District C School Committee. We have two candidates. We have Diana Bencaria and Fiona Jatan-Singh. All right, so the first candidate is Diane Bencaria. And then Fiona is the second candidate for District C School Committee. So we're going to move on to District D, Madam Chair. So we only have one candidate, Alejandro Guardiola. We're going to go to District E. There's two candidates for District E. So we have Kathy Roy and Nellie Medina. Kathy Roy is the first candidate. And Nellie Medina is the second candidate. And then, Madam Chair, the last district school committee is District F. There's only one candidate. and Ms. Jermaine Johnson. So that concludes our drawing for the names. Okay, so, Madam Chair, we finalized our ballot for the November 4th election in the following order. So, Madam Chair, we finalized the ballot for the November 4th election in the following order. For mayor is Awura Kwaku Sarkodie. As number 1, Edson Montero 2nd, Joseph M. Petty 3rd, and Christian King 4th. Councilor at Large is Keenan Davis, Satya Mitra 2nd, Gemma Kamara, Donna Caloria 4th, Edson Montero 5th, Jessica Pimpo 6th, Christian King 7, Morris Bergman 8, Kate Toomey 9, Aurora Kwaku Sarkodie 10, Joseph M. Petty 11, and Gary Rosen 12. For District City Council 1 is Tony Economo 1st, and then Keith Lear 2nd. Candy Merrill Carlson for District 2 is 1st, and then Rob Bellotta is 2nd. We also have John Frisolo for District 3 first, and Rob Pizzella 2nd. District 4, we have Luis Ojeda and Ted Costas 2nd. District 5, Atel Hajia is number 1, and Jose Rivera is number 2nd. School Committee at Large is Susan Mailman, number 1. Maureen Benenda is number 2nd. And then Adwoa Sake Lamptey is number 3. District A only has one candidate, Molly McCullough. District B School Committee has Vanessa Alvarez as one candidate. District C has 2 candidates. Number 1 is Diana Bencaria. Number 2 is Fiona Jatan Singh. District D only has one candidate as Alexandra Guardiola. District E has 2 candidates, Kathy Roy and Nellie Medina. And District F has one candidate, Jermaine Johnson.
All right, next item of business is feedback from the September 2nd preliminary election.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So we concluded our election, post-election processes last week. Now we're focused on the November election. As you can imagine, a November election is a little more confusing because there's a lot more candidates and races. And with the type of election that we run locally here in the city of Worcester with the school committee districts, that adds an extra layer to our election processes. So that's why we're starting ballot design so soon, because as you can imagine, with 16 ballot styles, we want to make sure we have ample time to design, number 1, but also to review and make sure that our machines are properly coded and properly test this kind of election. This will be the second time we're running a citywide election with the district school committee races. So because of the district school committee races and having 6 district school committee and 5 district city council, our elections are a little more complicated than most. So just any feedback you have from September, I'll take it now, but we're moving on to November as an office.
All right, thank you. Item 3, discussion concerning early voting for the November 4th municipal election.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So basically, the commission voted, I think, a few meetings ago to set the library again as the early voting location. For November, we're also offering the 2 weekend days. So basically, we'll have Saturday and Sunday. And then, which is Saturday, October 25th, 9 to 5, Sunday, October 26th, 9 to 5, and then Monday, October 27th, 9 to 5. Tuesdays and Thursdays were 9 to 7, and then Wednesdays and Fridays were 9 to 5, and we wrap up early voting on October 31st. So we run from October 25 to October 31st at the library. There's validated parking. It's usually very convenient for people to get in and out, and it's a fairly decent-sized voting area, so.
All right. When do you expect the ballots to come in and start mailing?
We're hoping that we get the ballots hopefully designed by the third week of September, and printing hopefully underway, following after. And we're hoping to get the ballots delivered here the first week of October.
Okay.
And the turnaround time is usually a few days after we receive them to the voters, so. We're hoping to, voters will start receiving them by October 10th, the latest.
Discussion concerning, item 4, discussion concerning preparations for the November 4th municipal election.
So right now, through the chairs of the commission, we're getting ready, as I stated earlier, for the November election. We are working on confirming our poll workers. We need a full complement of election officials for Election Day. As I was mentioning earlier, to the commissioners, for those who were here in '23, our plan is in the morning to send some of my staff, as well as some of the commission members, to the split locations to start off with the poll workers at 6 a.m. to make sure they're fully set up, and then stay there until the polls open. As I stated earlier, because of the school committee districts, our poll workers are tasked in those locations. It's not every single location, but there's 5 locations that are tasked with administering a split precinct. And what that means is a different school committee candidate in precinct A and a different school committee candidate in a regular precinct. So if it's 2-6, it has 2-6 and 2-6A. So there's 2 different school committee candidates, but the same council candidate for district. So that's why we want to make sure that poll workers will definitely be trained. All those poll workers will be required to show up for in-person mandatory training, especially in those splits like we do. As you know, we train poll workers for every election, but that group cannot opt in for the virtual training. They have to be here in person to make sure we answer all their questions. But the extra layer in there is going to be so that we can send staff and commission to those split voting locations, and there's 5 in the city, so.
Okay. Thank you. Discussion regarding the advance removal and counting of mail-in ballots and early voting in-person ballots for the November 4th election. The proposal is to set the advance removal and counting for Saturday, November 1st, and Sunday, November 2nd, if needed, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. in this room, Levi Lincoln Chamber.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So basically, like we did in the September election, we're going to do advance removal and deposit, as we've done for most of our past elections since 2020. So there's about close to 8,000 vote-by-mail applications in the system, and there could be more coming. So we know hopefully all those people are voting by mail, and then, of course, early voting, which will happen for 7 days leading to Election Day, the last week. So all those ballots will be tallied here in City Hall like we've done for past elections. And we're hoping to open the center for the voters, not for the voters, for the poll workers at 8 a.m. and then probably start the process after that, so.
Okay. All right. And then the date for our next commission meeting. Are we on Tuesdays or Wednesdays lately?
So I think from our perspective, if you want to skip October because, we kind of did all
I'm fine with that.
administrative, we can move on to November. Maybe we'll do like
Yeah.
a week after or maybe 2 weeks after the election if
Okay, then let's
necessary.
go to November. So maybe the 18th,
Is that a Wednesday or Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay.
Through the chair, I can take a look at room availability, but for now, I'll mark down Tuesday, November 18th.
Okay.
And at 5 p.m.? Will it be at 5? Yep, at 5, because I think the reason we pushed it at 5:30 today is because give us a little more time to deal with the ballot design, so.
Okay. And can we please have a motion to adjourn? We are adjourned.